For today's creature feature, we come to Salem, Massachusetts. I have just flown from Tennessee. Took an Uber from the Boston airport. Actually, I flew to Atlanta first and then flew to Boston. Took the Uber, and here we are at the St. Mary's Cemetery. Or should I say graveyard, because there's a church here. Check out the crows here. Ooh, there they go. They're just sitting on the tombstones. There's also one up in that tree. It's a good place to begin the video. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if it's your first time. I am Tampa J, and I have just arrived in Salem, Massachusetts. Actually, my fiance's here, Chris the girl. She's been here a couple days. This was all part of the plan. We got a brand new babysitter for our little Bella back home. It all worked out, all part of the plan. I'm going to be meeting up with Chris today. Today's her last day here. Today's my one and only day here in Salem. We were here exactly a year ago. One of my favorite trips ever. It was amazing. We did a lot of haunted houses. We toured the Salem Witch Museum. We saw the Salem Witch House. We might step back over some of that today, but there was something that I didn't do. There's a lot of things I didn't do, but what I'm saying is I'm going to do it today. We're going to go out to where the gallows were for the Salem Witch Trials, where they hanged all of the witches. And last year, if you remember, if you're new here, my 10th great grandfather was Jonathan Hale, Reverend Jonathan Hale of nearby Beverly. He was one of the reverends, one of the overseers of the Salem Witch Trial, and he actually would go on to write a book about witchcraft, which I have a copy with me today. And here it is, A Modest Inquiry into the Nature of Witchcraft by my 10th great grandfather, John Hale, pastor of the Church of Christ in Beverly, created in 1697. And I want to shout out to my Aunt Sheila, who bought me this book after she saw me create that video last year. I went and I showed the church, I showed his house, and the gravesite, the resting place of my 10th great grandfather, and shared a bit of the history of his involvement in the Salem Witch Trial. And today, of course, had to bring the book back to Salem. Guys, I am so stoked. Chris the girl has been here. If you've been paying attention, if you're subscribed to my beautiful fiance, she's been in Salem a couple days. This has all been part of the plan to meet up with her today. We're going to spend a day in Salem. I hope you guys are ready. We're going to go to the Count Orlok's Nightmare Gallery Monster Museum. That's a little mouthful, but we're going to do that, and also we're going to head over to the gallows, to the site of where they hang all the victims of the Salem Witch Trials. It's just going to be a big fun day in Salem. Anxious to hang out with Chris. I'm excited to meet up with her, and I'm going to document my experience. Maybe we'll see a Lords of Salem, Rob Zombie filming location. I almost forgot that they filmed that here. I thought about that on the flight up. I was like, maybe I can look up one of those locations while I'm in town. If you're a fan of Rob Zombie, you may appreciate that. The Lords of Salem was filmed in Salem, of course, and also, as we showed last year, we might run into a Hocus Pocus location. Yeah. All right, so sit back, relax, enjoy the show. That's going to be the video. We're going to be hanging out in Salem, Massachusetts today. We might see a lot of witches. There's much ahead. All right, as I'm walking to downtown Salem, check it out. It's Jay's Smoke Shop. I have been welcomed by my own smoke shop. Look at that. All right, we've made it to downtown Salem. Are you guys ready for this? 3 weeks ago, I was in Huntsville, Alabama, and I shared to you the replica of this house right here, the Salem Witch House. This is surreal. Like 3 weeks ago, that house that I shared in that video was modeled after this one, inspired by. A year ago, we were out here taking pictures and whatnot, and we actually toured the museum. This is a photo spot, a very famous photo spot here. And Chris was out here yesterday. She got this in her video. So I'm gonna head towards the historic district, to the main thoroughfare down here in Salem. We're gonna head towards the Nightmare Gallery, but oh wait, first things first. We gotta go. Oh wow, check this out. Look at this cab, hold on. I'll get back to it. That's amazing. We've gotta go. It's right next door. A couple doors down, actually 3 doors down. Allisons House. Allison, welcome. to Allisons House from Hocus Pocus. This filming location should look very familiar to you. It was Halloween night. Max took Danny up to the steps and they went in, fictitiously went inside. The interior filming location wasn't filmed here, it was filmed somewhere else. But this is the Ropes Mansion, built in 1727. Served as the filming location, Allisons House and Hocus Pocus. Just 3 doors down from the Witch Museum. Such a beautiful, quiet town on this end of the street. Look at that mansion. Just love the architecture. And while we're over here, I just thought of something. Rob Zombie's Lords of Salem was filmed right here in Salem, of course. We're gonna go check out Heidi's apartment. If you've seen that movie, you know we're about to go. If you haven't, well, you'll have to watch it some other time. Fair warning. I don't recommend that one for kids. But yeah, we're gonna go to that filming location, the Lords of Salem house. Oh wow, these houses are really old. It says right here on the corner of this one, right behind me, built for Robert Cowan in 1795. That's an oldie. All right, so right here on the corner of Hamilton and Essex, just down from the Salem Witch House and Allisons, that building right there was in the Lords of Salem. This is you see this so many times, this angle too, in that Rob Zombie movie that was filmed. I think that came out like 2012. Jeffrey Daniel Phillips also in that movie. Ken Forhey. It's a movie, all right. It's very Rob Zombie, I'll just say that. Sherry Moon Zombie, Rob Zombie's wife, playing Heidi Hawthorne, of course. There's actually a scene of her walking up these front steps, and you can see the Hamilton sign in one of the screenshots. 355 Essex Street. Wish we could go inside there and take a look. It would be the second floor. The hallway, it would be room number 2 was Heidi's room, and room number 5, which in the movie it looks like it's that top middle window, is where it all went down. If you've seen the movie, you know that's where all the paranormal witchcraft stuff went down. And of course, in the lobby down here was the 3 witches, which was, one of them was Dee Wallace, and I think that's where she got her palm read, right there. Pretty sure they filmed inside here. The Lords of Salem. There's many locations in Salem. I was just looking them up, but I wanted to point out the main one. There goes the trolley. Really cool to be here. It's been a while since I've seen that movie. And back at North Street in Essex right here, looking back at the Salem Witch House. And the First Church of Salem right there in the background. Look at that. It's a good view. So we're gonna head down the street here. Eventually we'll run right into Count Orlok's. And right here on the corner, just behind me, was the Black Veil. I went in there last year with Chris. She's doing a bunch of spooky shopping. There's a good chance she's already been in here this weekend. Oh wow. All right, who is that? It looks like a death mask on this house. This is in the window of the Black Veil. Shop for the grim-hearted. I like that. Passing Witch City Wicks here. I've also been in there with Chris. Look at that. It's a spooky candle store. And we're walking right by the Bewitched statue. Hello, Samantha. Which is also in the Lords of Salem. Heidi walks right by this statue in the movie. Another filming location for you there. Accidentally, just came back to me because I remember watching the movie and I'm like, hey, there's the Samantha statue. This is such a nice tribute. If you ever wondered why this was here, here you go right here. Elizabeth Montgomery as Samantha Stevens. Hair of gold, eyes that twinkle, a nose that neatly twitched, clever, charming, and enchanting, Samantha left us all bewitched. Presented by people of TV Land. I used to watch a lot of TV Land back in the day. Specifically, Bewitched. Did her nose just twinkle? Awesome shops. There's the Black Cat Curiosity Shop in there. It's a really cool spot. I love Salem. All kinds of things to do, to eat, to see, and there's year-round haunted houses. Also, City of Salem is the birthplace of the National Guard of the United States of America. Nice little sign right here in the middle of the street. Over there, my friends, this building right here, perhaps you see the sign. This is Count Orlok's Night Gallery and Monster Museum. I am stoked. Journey through the history of horror cinema. I couldn't wait to get back here. I ran out of time last time. Hear the music? 217 Essex Street. So far, the entire video has been pretty much on Essex Street. We've got Count Orlok's Nightmare Gallery is similar to a wax museum, but specifically for horror fans. Oh, I love how the music amped up right there. Ha 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 ha. Uh-oh, no restroom. Maybe I should come back, because I definitely got to use it. Oh well, we'll just do it. I'll hold it. All right, guys, welcome. Check this out. Oh, man. That's amazing. Look at this place. Hold on. So this is just a gift shop. I have paid for my ticket. It was 15 bucks. I did not know this. I apologize, but we cannot film or take any kind of photograph inside the Monster Museum. So I'll just have to give you my review. But you enter right there. And as you can see on the door, it says no photography, no video right before you enter. It was 15 bucks. Well, I'll just have to give you my word. You'll have to take my word for it, and maybe you'll be able to come and visit it yourself. It looks so far, I can already tell by the gift shop, which we're going to take a look around. This is going to be great. And almost missed you, Count Orlok. Whoa. That's creepy. Check this out. Right up here it says Count Orlok's Nightmare Gallery. Ha 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 ha. That was a great time. I wish I could have shown you, but they don't want to spoil the fun for people who come out here, and I recommend it. Come check out the Counts. Oh, this music is perfect. Ha 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 ha. Can I take a picture with you? A little selfie? Hold on. Here we go. Oh. Got freaked out. I almost gave him my neck. Take a quick screenshot. Get it? Good. I'm out. I didn't want to make you wait. I just took the tour. We will show you the gift shop. There's a lot to see in here. But guys, that is the best horror wax experience I've taken. I've done quite a few. Specifically thinking of Universal Hollywood Wax Museum, Chamber of Horrors out in Hollywood. Also, I did one in San Antonio. The wax figures in here, like, I had to do a double take. We started out with the classics, Nosferatu, Lon Chaney, Universal Monsters, went all the way through every era, just name a horror movie. The figures, the characters were in there with a lot of bonus memorabilia and props from the movies. There was even Monster Squad in there, Terminator. We got some horror sci-fi in there. We also got, check out this beast right here. We also had a lot of 80s horror. We had American Werewolf in London, Fright Night. We had all of your horror legends. Very detailed, very well lit walkthrough. It was almost like a haunted house walkthrough. It was amazing. Also want to point out, this is the exit. This is the door I came out. This is an old bank, and in the back there is a giant vault, and one of the best displays is in the vault. So if you come in here, make sure you check out the vault. In that vault, I will just tell you, is a bust of Kane Hodder's head. The actual casting from Friday the 13th, part 7. Oh no, it can't be. It just popped in there. That's a cool Stay Puft mask. Oh, they got one over here too. After he gets blasted. No one steps on a church in my town. Over the main door is a giant portrait painting of the monster. Look at that, right next door. I got the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers. It's another Florida boy for you. Here's the pricing for you. Adult $15, children $8, and children under 6, if you dare, it's free. I love the music here. All right, even though I couldn't film, there's still plenty of stuff to do today. Chris is almost done down at the wharf, so I'm gonna link up with her. Maybe we'll get some food. We've got a long day ahead of us. It's only 2 o'clock. And welcome to Derby Square. Oh, there's another filming location right here from Hocus Pocus. Right there, the old town hall. You might have seen it. It's also in the Lords of Salem, another Lords of Salem filming location as well. Actually, it's on the backside though. Magic Parlor. Ooh, this place looks cool. Let's check this out. The Magic Parlor. See how magical it is. Oh wow. We got Michael in the window. Look at that. Ooh, that's spooky. How about some fake barf? A totally disgusting laugh riot. Or some creepy spiders or ants. Oh, look at this. It's a Bigfoot air freshener. Halloween jackpot in the corner. Check out the blow molds. Classic. In the back here, they got the multi-creative display. I don't know what's going on here. Look at that. That looks so real. What is that? Check this out. Got some skulls. Witch Mansion Haunted House. I did a full walkthrough a year ago. Looks like they've got the leprechaun out here. He's baking in this hot Massachusetts sun. Oh, looking for me Goldie. I'm a leprechaun. And now here I am at Life Alive Organic Cafe. I was told to meet here. Someone told me to meet them. Oh wait, they're right here.
I'm here. You're here.
We did it.
We did it.
How's your day been? How's your weekend been?
It's been a lot.
We kind of caught up on camera, but we didn't.
Yeah, but it's been a lot of fun. This is day 2 now for me here in Salem. And welcome. I'm glad that you're here on a nice, beautiful, sunny day because yesterday it was raining pretty much nonstop.
That's right. So you ate at this place yesterday?
I ate at this place yesterday. I had the avocado toast and it was really, really good. So
I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything. It was a long day of travel.
Yeah.
What'd you do today?
I hung out so far mostly on the wharf, which was really cool. They had some of the best shops that I've seen over there. So I did some damage over there, but it's just really beautiful in general, very peaceful.
And this photo taken outside just a few moments ago. Thank you, Maria and Michael. We ran into them actually 1 year ago.
Yeah.
They bumped into us and they gifted us many of things, but one of these things, Michael actually wrote this book on sea monsters, and also Maria helped with the book as well. Thanks guys, that was so nice.
Yeah,
also they got some other stuff they gave us in here. Chris got some sort of a tonic there. It looks beautiful.
Turmeric tonic.
What is it?
Turmeric tonic.
Turmeric, and that's turmeric sticking out. Turmeric. What is it? It's like a little leafy thing.
I think I don't know.
Could be thyme. I got lemon tea, but it's more on the lemon side. Looks good. So you got this yesterday?
I did. I got this yesterday. It was so good. So I was like, I'm gonna get it again today.
Oh, avo toast looks great. And I got something called avo greens. This is all vegetarian. Oh, yeah, giant avocado right there with cheese, chickpeas. Nice little salad. All right, it felt good to rest, get some food. Now we're gonna walk back to Chris's car.
Yep.
And check into tonight's hotel. I haven't told him.
Oh, yeah, I haven't told them in my video either yet.
Well, wait till you see it. All right, so I'm gonna pop into Blackcraft Colt. Believe in yourself. This is an old bank. We went in here last year. There's a haunt inside here, and I did a whole video inside the haunt. But check this place out. The world's largest witch. And also, guess what? Hi, how you doing? This is a filming location to the Lords of Salem. I'm pretty sure they filmed in here. There's a scene in here. Specifically in the movie, you see where the witch is hanging underneath that. Oh yeah, this is definitely in the movie. This is the scene where she encounters the devil, which is the dude that's like way up there. I just put it together when I walked in here. Chris did a whole tour on this store a couple times.
Yep.
Did it yesterday? Yeah.
I was here the last time we were here. This is one of my favorites.
Did you know it was a filming location for a Rob Zombie movie?
That.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
And Edgar Allan Poe's over here. Look at this. We visited his Baltimore apartment last year after we visited Salem. I don't think I filmed it. I think Chris filmed that day. She got that in the video. Blackcraft Coal. I like this. Nevermore. Now, although the haunt doesn't have scare actors yet, it's not haunt season yet, they will allow you to walk through it for $10. I think it may have went up, but last time I did it was $10. And this right here, Crow Haven Corner, is the oldest witch shop in Salem. Looks like they are hiring too, help wanted.
One of the things that I learned from one of the books that I read is, like, I wanted to learn how did Salem become Witch City,
yeah,
and have all the metaphysical stores and stuff like that. And it's a whole thing, but basically, to what I understand,
it all started right here.
First witch shop. Then this is how it kind of all started. They set up shop here, and then other metaphysical practitioners also set up shop.
All right, guys, Charlie, check this out. We are staying in the Hawthorne Hotel, which just turned, get this, just a few days ago, turned 100 years old.
How about that? It's like I planned it. But
you did plan it.
Definitely didn't.
Chris booked this hotel. She's going to be diving deeper into our stay here in a future video on her channel. this is where we're staying tonight. And I read a book last year that I bought here in Salem about the Hawthorne Hotel.
I brought it with me.
Oh, you brought it? Good call. And they have a very haunted elevator. This is the real life Tower of Terror, the Hawthorne. Oh, hear the bell?
Time to check in.
But we can't check out.
Yeah, I'm okay with that, actually.
I can't wait to ride the elevator.
Yeah.
There's a bellhop in the window.
Yeah.
Just like Tower of Terror. Did you bring the ghost stuff?
I did. Yep.
I got one of the ghost tools.
Okay, cool.
And the Hawthorne Hotel is just down the street from the Salem Witch Museum, which we did last year. That is a great experience right there if you get a chance. It goes through the story of the Salem Witch Trials, and it's very old school, a lot of animatronics. You can't film in there, but it's a good time. There's the night bell. Wow, welcome to the 1920s.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. The elevators, the haunted elevators. All right, so they're selling a 100th anniversary cup for 35 bucks at the front desk. That's really cool. Welcome to the elevator. The haunted elevator.
Come in peace.
It is very small.
We're on the top floor.
We're on the top floor, the 6th floor.
Yep. The Tippity Top Club, right? Or whatever it's called, Tip Top Club.
Tip Top Club, yeah. There's no 13 floors here.
Nope.
Just 6.
Just 6.
It looks a lot taller than it is. Looks like a huge building.
Yes.
This is scary. It's a smooth elevator.
Yeah, it's tiny.
100 years old. Look up here. You can really see the age right there. Uh-oh. Ooh. It made some noises. All right. Does this remind you of Ghostbusters or what?
606.
We got a lot of 6s. Ooh, nice. We got a queen size. Now the rooms are very 1925, very small. You know what this reminds me of? 1408.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I was just
Looks like the room in the movie.
It's air conditioning thing.
Yeah, it feels great. It's been very hot in Massachusetts. It's got the old tile there. Oh yeah, this is really nice. And this was almost 300 bucks for one night. And look at this. We have a bird's eye view of the Nathaniel Hawthorne statue, which this hotel is named after. Mr. Nathaniel Hawthorne of Salem. We decided to pop into the gift shop here in the hotel. It's cool how they have all the cutouts of the buildings. Get all of Salem here.
Wow.
Cat's meow. That's you. Love it.
So when we were here last time, I saw this in the shop window as we were leaving.
This one? A year
And
ago.
I was like, yeah, and I was like, I really want that sweater.
Look at that.
Expensive.
How much is it?
It's over 100.
Oh wow.
But it's really cool.
Looks like they have 100th anniversary pins in here. I'm gonna have to pick one of these up. I survived a night at the haunted Hawthorne Hotel. Although we're gonna purchase it early, we haven't survived yet. We're gonna buy this keychain. And we're gonna get the sweater.
The sweater's lovely.
Yeah.
It'll be good for sweater weather.
Yeah.
We saw it in the window earlier. It's actually on the mannequin right there. That's the original 1925 bellhop hat. Oh, okay. I thought that looked familiar. Look at that. Tower of Terror. And here he is, Nathaniel Hawthorne. The statue we pointed out from our hotel window. This very spot right here is his birthplace. It's all coming together. 1804 to 1864. Also, Nathaniel Hawthorne, just like Chris and I, a descendant of the Mayflower, who changed his name. Hawthorne was spelled a little differently, but I think because of his involvement with the Salem Witch Trials.
Yeah, his ancestors' involvement. He was one of the judges in the witchcraft trials.
So his family probably knew my family at one point. That's crazy. All right, so we have returned to the Salem Wax Museum. We started to do this last year, but ran out of time. I did do the Frankenstein haunted house there. I did a whole walkthrough of that if you want to check that out. It's on my haunted house playlist. But the same building is the Salem Wax Museum. A lot of historical wax figures, or people in wax figure, inside this museum. It all begins here.
You can actually go inside.
We can be imprisoned.
Yeah, you can go inside and see
All right.
what it's been like.
You.
Okay.
Oh, that is scary.
That is not me.
This is like the Harry Potter room.
Oh yeah, in our fantasy home.
It's like where I sleep at home.
Yeah.
So it just begins up the stairs. Yeah, it's your favorite creepy wax figures. Who is that? It might be Nathaniel Hawthorne.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think it is.
It's Nathaniel Hawthorne.
Yeah, I think so. Well, we're staying at.
I know Seven Gables. You may know Scarlet Letter. Actually, I remember reading the Scarlet Letter in high school. Yeah, they said we could take pictures, take video. Whoa. This is cool. This gentleman's painting this scene. He's really good because it looks just like this. I think this might be the Salem Witch Trials. Oh, I hear thunder. All right, for today's creature feature, check this out. So many scenes. It starts over here to the right. This is really nice. A new world awaits. It reminds me of Spaceship Earth a little bit.
Yeah, true.
Canant and other settlers braved hardships to reach the new world. It's going through the story right here. From its earliest days, Salem had to struggle for its very existence. Just ask that guy. So the Elias Haskett Derby, merchant of Salem, America's first millionaire. Whoa! Dude, this is so awesome, so spooky. I like the gas lanterns, the pumpkins, the jack-o'-lanterns. It's Halloween in here for sure. These are Wealth of the Orient. Captain Ebenezer West of Derby's Grand Turk conducts negotiations in Canton, China. With the trading complete, the Grand Turk was given a fine Chinese send-off. Thousands of firecrackers were set off to awaken the gods to provide fair wind home. And here we are, the accusation of witches. And it talks about Tituba, accused of witchcraft, waits outside while the afflicted girls make their accusations. And over here is Tituba. Whoa, do you see this guy?
Yeah.
He's spooky.
Yeah.
Who are you, sir?
I feel like he looks like the guy Silence of the Lambs.
Oh, Hannibal Lecter?
Yeah.
Yeah, he could have a can of fava beans in his left hand there.
Yep.
And a bottle of Chianti. This is Elizabeth Proctor, one of the victims of the Salem Witch Trial.
She didn't die though. She wasn't executed because she was pregnant at the time.
Oh,
so they
okay.
postponed her hanging, and so she was able to escape the execution of it.
Glad she got away.
Her husband, John.
John, I think that's who Daniel Day-Lewis played
think so.
in The Crucible. John Proctor. That is really creepy.
Yeah.
Rebecca Nurse, Sarah Good, Elizabeth Howell, Sarah Wilde, and Susanna Martin are about to be hanged. Reverend Noyes urges Sarah Wilde to confess. Wilde curses him. You will have blood to drink for your part in this evil day. Judge Hawthorne looks on as member of the crowd.
And
right over here.
Notably, that Reverend Noyes ultimately died from a hemorrhage. And so he did actually die from drinking his own blood.
Oh my gosh.
Crazy, right?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun. Condemned witches were denied in proper burial, so the executed victims were hastily buried in shallow graves. Human limbs would sometimes be exposed after heavy rains. That's brutal.
And Rebecca Nurse, her, as the kind of lore goes, her family returned to the burial ground and they retrieved her body, and she is we think she is buried in
Where you
her
went?
homestead,
Where you went yesterday?
which is located in Danvers, which is really, really close to here.
Which is where it all went down.
Yeah, Danvers, now present day Danvers, used to be Salem Village, where all of this stuff
So
actually
it technically
happened.
didn't happen here.
Some stuff did happen here. So the trials happened here, the dungeon was here, and then Gallows Hill, which
That's
see
where we're
later,
gonna go. Yeah.
happened here in Salem. But all of the people afflicted lived in Salem Village, now Danvers.
Authority intervenes. So this is where my grandfather comes into play. Can you guess which one is my 10th grandfather?
I have no clue.
He's the one that's...
Is he the short one?
He's the short statue. So this is on my dad's side of the family, in case anyone is wondering. It was my paternal side. It was my dad's mother's side. So way back then, 10 generations. This man right here, check it out. Finally, the girls had gone too far. They accused Reverend John Hale, one of the most enthusiastic leaders of the witch hunts. Word reached Boston that the girls had also accused the governor's wife, and I guess it's too far once it hits authority, for some reason. I think that says a lot right there. So, yep, John Hale and my grandmother accused of being a witch, and this is the last scene here. A lesson for us all. Little Dorcas Good is released from prison. She was never to recover from her hysteria. There would be a terrible price to pay for the great witchcraft delusion, and all 19 people were hanged, and one was pressed to death, and many would die of illnesses contracted during their imprisonment. And guys, we were about to go where they were hanged. It's a great museum. I learned a lot in here. You added a lot to it.
That was good.
Done a lot of
I liked it.
research. Yeah, that was a great museum, great tour. Well worth the $14. Ooh, I like this Edgar Allan Poe bobblehead. Also, they got Wizard of Oz, Ghostface, Elvira. All right, we're gonna head to the gallows site in a little bit, but first, coffee. Lulu's Bakery and Pantry, right across the way from the Wax Museum. Having a good day? Having a good weekend in Salem?
I am, yeah. It's a lot better now that you're here.
Oh, yeah. I'm so happy I could make it.
Yeah, me too.
Got the cold brew. Good tasting cold brew. All right. So, shortly, we'll head out to the gallows. We're just going to walk around for a little bit.
I think, yeah, we want to head out.
Want to head out there?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. All right, so we come to this quiet street on the edge of Salem. This is Pope Street. Chris and I were here last year. Down the hill is a CVS. You can see it right here. Welcome to Proctors Ledge. This is the site of the hanging of the victims of the Salem Witch Trials. And we're going to read all the names in the rock here. I'm getting goosebumps on my goosebumps. You got flowers with you?
Yeah.
Chris always leaves tokens.
Yeah.
That's very nice. Love that. We remember, as it says right here with this tree. So this is the alleged, pretty close to the area. A lot of people think it was up the hill, but there's these homes around, so they couldn't put it in the exact spot. But it was right out here where they used to have the gallows for the punishing of Salem. We're going to read these names off. This was recently put out here, I think like 5 or 6 years ago. Proctors Ledge, John Proctor. And we took Proctor Road to get here. People have left more tokens up here, mementos. Innocent as unborn child.
So one of the really and truly amazing things about the people who were executed is that they did not confess to being a witch. Something that kind of doesn't make a lot of sense is that a lot of people were accused. A lot of people were accused of being a witch. And a lot of them confessed. A lot of them confessed and said, yes, I'm a witch, and here's, other people who are witches and all of that stuff. And they were not executed. It's the people who stood by their convictions and morals.
And knew they were innocent.
And knew that they were innocent. Yeah. Those are the ones that were unfortunately executed. So they're, I mean, just think about that. How heroic and courageous that is, you know?
Chris has left a rose above every victim's name. June 10th, 1692. Bridget Bishop, Sarah Good, Elizabeth Howe, Savannah Martin, Rebecca Nurse, Sarah Wilds, and now August 19th, 1692, Reverend George Burroughs, Martha Carrier, George Jacobs Sr., John Proctor, John Willard, got a leaf blower going, Martha Corey, Mara Easty, Alice Parker, September 22nd, Mary Parker, Ann Puditer, Wilmot Red, Margaret Scott, and last but not least, September 22nd, 1692, Samuel Wardwell. All the victims that were hanged here during the Salem Witch Trials. May that sound go away. I feel very peaceful here. I feel a lot of energy. These people's bodies were thrown in shallow graves. They were denied a proper Christian burial. Many of the families came back for some of the victims and buried them secretly among their households, but most of them were buried right here among where they were hanged. I think the leaf blower kind of sets the mood. There's a lot of here.
Yeah.
All right, it's back to the Hawthorne time. If you come out here, just know what happened here. Hopefully no one will be leaf blowing.
Hope not.
And back at the haunted Hawthorne Hotel. Parking in the rear. Right next to Salem Commons over here. And we're heading down, heading down Howard Street. Chris is on the hunt for another cemetery called the Howard Street Cemetery. Just 2 rigs. Oh, there we go. It's 6 o'clock, I think. Yeah, right on the dot.
Ominous.
Love it. A little quieter over here. Look at this garage here.
Yeah.
Really pretty. All right, we started in a cemetery. Look at this. Wow, it's a big graveyard. No, it is a cemetery. There's no church attached to it. So technically it's a cemetery. I don't even know if we can get in here. There's a squirrel out there. You see him? There he goes. No, this is not the Hocus Pocus filming location cemetery. I checked it. It's in Marblehead, not too far from here. I've always wanted to see that spot. I'll have to do it in the future. You know what spot I'm talking about. Ice. Check out the new cross trainers. Love that scene. All the headstones. And the golden hour. These houses right here have a nice view of the cemetery. I wouldn't be mad at that. That would be awesome. So it is said that one of the victims of the Salem Witch Trials that was crushed to death out here in the cemetery. He was executed. Chris is talking more about that in her video. His last name was Giles. All the way in the back corner of this cemetery, 3 white stones. Just came over here to take a look. Looks like farmer. Prince Farmer. Died 1862, age 64. Over here hiding. Look at this. Check out this tombstone or headstone. Charlotte, daughter of John W. and Mary A. Lewis, died May 15th, 1848. It's a beautiful headstone here. And back here I found the resting place of a Revolutionary War soldier in memory of Mr. Stephen Wood, a soldier of the Revolution who died May 19th, 1841, aged 94. Also of his beloved Sarah there. She's buried here too. Your arm started drifting?
Something moved my arm.
Oh wow.
Here.
You just had a
This way.
paranormal
And
experience.
Once I was here and once it was pointed this way, the camera, it stopped. I didn't keep moving, like it just...
As you were saying, I don't know where it's at.
Yeah, so I was walking through here, I was filming myself, just talking, just saying, I don't know where Giles Corey was pressed, where he was killed. I don't know if there's an actual like site, like do we know, like period? I don't know. And I was walking this way and was, you know, holding my camera out, and I was just kind of standing here. It was like right here, and I was just saying like, yeah, I don't know. And then I felt something just move my arm.
Ooh.
Like this way.
That way.
And then it stopped. Like once I was here, it just stopped. So
The ghost of Giles Corey.
I don't know. Take it for what you will.
That's freaky. And here at the far west end of the cemetery, a couple of tombs underneath this long stretch of mound we've been walking on. These are tombs.
Okay. Yeah.
Unmarked. Huh. Busy road and park right here. West end of Salem. Alright guys, we're walking back to the Hawthorne. And it's a quiet street right here, so I think we're gonna end the video. I want to thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up. Also check out Chris's channel. She made a very in-depth video of Salem today.
Yeah, and yesterday.
Yesterday too, yeah. I was already shouting that out earlier. I would look
Thank you.
forward, you're welcome. I would look forward to watching that too.
Thank you.
Eventually we will, but we're gonna be on the road the next few days. So
Yeah.
much ahead. Actually we're leaving Salem in the morning.
Yep.
And we're going to another very cool place
Yeah.
that we love.
I'm
So
excited about that.
yeah, me too. Okay, so check out Chris's channel. Give the video a thumbs up. Do all the things here, but please, most importantly, know that you're awesome, that you're loved, and no matter who you are, what you're going through, just know that there's always much ahead. And believe in yourself when you should always believe in yourself. Because you know why? Because I just said it. You're awesome. I don't know where I was going with
Yeah,
that.
I don't know either.
But I fixed it. There was a car coming. Alright guys, I can't say that enough. You rock. This video's over. We're going back to the Hawthorne. Oh, also, Chris is going to do more of a traditional kind of video on the Hawthorne. So
Yeah,
if you want to see more of that.
And hopefully we get some spooky stuff.
Yep, paranormal investigation over there. Chris the girl. See the rest of our evening here in Salem. Tomorrow, we'll be somewhere else. Thanks guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. The Stepping Stone Inn, a bed and breakfast right next to the Salem Witch Museum. Hey, that would be cool. That would be awesome. And there it is in the twilight of the evening, the haunted Hawthorne. I hope we make it through the night. If you see the next video, it means we did. Alright, wish us good luck. See you guys. Bye-bye.